everybody, this is a story of a starfish. One day, there was a huge storm, and this storm was so massive that it destroyed buildings and towns along the East Coast. And as a result of this storm, there were millions of these starfish that were thrown up on the beach, on the shore. And on this day, there was a little boy, probably about 6 to 8 years old, and he was walking along the shoreline, and this old man, in his late 70s, noticed this young boy walking along the shore and picking up one starfish at a time and tossing him back in the ocean. And the old man shook his head and was thinking, what is this young boy doing? Does he realize there's millions of starfish? Look at this. This is crazy. So he makes a trek across the beach, and he goes to the boy, and he pats him on the shoulder, and he says, son, what are you doing? What you're doing doesn't mean anything. These millions of starfishes are going to die here. There's not any possible way you can help all of them. And the little boy looks at him and turns around and walks a couple feet and stops and picks up a starfish and throws it in the ocean. And he looks at the old man again, and he walks a couple steps again, picks up the next starfish, and he throws it in the ocean. And he looks at the old man and he says, it mattered to this one, and it mattered to that one. And the message of the starfish is that just like that 6 to 8 year old boy, we should have that spirit of anything is possible. The spirit of the starfish is that if you've saved one, at least you've saved one. You may not reach everything or everybody, but at least you've made a difference in somebody's life. So, and again, like that child, you want to make sure that you always have the mindset that there is no limit, or you defeat yourself before you start, because then what's the point? Sometimes when we get older, we think, oh, that's not possible, or oh, nobody's going to participate in our lunchtime activity. And the idea is, and maybe it doesn't make a difference to 100 people, but for those 5 people, that's an experience they'll have for a lifetime in high school. Much like our Each One Reach One. We may not have reached all 60 people, but those 15 students that are part of the program, that's going to make an impact on their lives. So, always remember to be like the little boy. The sky's the limit, and it matters to each one. So don't forget that sometimes when you're walking by campus, to be that little boy to some starfish that might need your help. Whether that's tutoring or just saying hello, but make sure you always remember the message of the starfish and be the leader on campus. All right, you guys, I wish I could be there with you, and I hope that my meeting ends early, but if I don't, I plan to see you at Winter Assembly, and have fun today with Ms. Rogers.